What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the $50 Funko Pop Collection Challenge. Starting with just a $50 bill, the overall goal of the series is to buy a $100 Funko Pop from every single Funko Pop category. I think last time we left off, we had about $103 to work with. And the reason being is because we bought two $100 Funko Pops to add to our different categories, which ended up being Sesame Street and books, I believe. So with the point that we're at right now and the total money that we have, I think we need to go out and find some more deals and stuff to add some more funds back into our collection budget so we can buy more $100 Funko Pops. And if you guys are wondering, I have the list right here of stuff that I still need. I'm not gonna lie, some of these are gonna be pretty difficult to check off, but hey, that's why we're going back out on the hunt to see if we can find some good deals, to see if we can add some more money back into our collection budget. So without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go.
Okay, folks, you know the drill. Let's go into Entertainmart and see if we can add any value back into our collection budget.
Right at the front of the store, I just wanted to see what new stuff they had, because they usually put some of the new stuff up front. This Buzz Lightyear, honestly not worth much more than what they're asking at $12.99, so we're going to pass on that. This is a pretty cool pop, the Zombie Captain America, but at $12.99, I'm going to pass that one up too. Newt Scamander, an older kind of Harry Potter pop, but we're not going to buy that one today either. Kind of looking around, seeing what other ones they have, guys, in the more valuable case over here. A couple of interesting ones with like the Mothman and Frito Corleone. Prices are pretty spot on that, so we're not going to pick up those ones either. Kind of looking in their other main Funko section to see what other things we can find, guys. We have this one right here. I don't really know how to say it very well. I think it's Kamugi from Hunter x Hunter. I know that the Chase goes for good money, but the common, not so much. Batgirl, kind of a decent one, but I think it had a little bit of damage, so we're going to leave it. But for $12.99, that's not a terrible one. But yeah, overall, we're looking at some other stuff, seeing what other deals that we can maybe find at the other side of the section over here. We did find this Lady Sith, and she actually goes for around 20 bucks as well. So I think we're going to pass on that one. But still, I mean, not a terrible one. And we also have Madcap over here, a pretty solid Marvel one, but their prices are pretty spot on that, so we're going to leave it. But we waited until the next day, guys, and we found some really good stuff. So this is a part of a category that I need with the Pop Zodiac line, and it's actually a really good deal at a solid 100 right there. But unfortunately, we don't have enough funds to buy it right now, but we can buy some other things to help with that. Red Ranger is a pretty solid one, and it's at retail, guys, so we're definitely going to pick that one up. Also, Yellow Ranger at retail, a pretty solid one. Thinking about picking that one up as well, guys. And then looking around, seeing what other ones. There's Black Ranger, which is a good one for retail at $12.99, a $40 pop. We're definitely going to be picking that one up as well. And then some of the other ones, guys, over here, they had pretty much all the other Power Rangers pops, which were some great deals, 31, but for retail, they had the White Ranger, which was the best one, a $75 pop for $12.99. You're joking. So we're definitely going to pick that one up too. And then we also have the Blue Ranger. So some solid ones. Oh my goodness, guys, what an incredible find. You know, I wasn't even planning on coming to the mall, guys, but I'm glad that I did. I was just here to get some dinner, but I don't know. We've been doing this challenge for almost a year, and it's crazy to me that we're still finding things like this. It's insane. I really wanted to get that Leo Freddy, but I just didn't feel like our funds were there to pick him up, even though we do need that Pop Zodiacs line. But anyways, I don't know. Hopefully it'll still be there maybe when we go back another time. But hey, I'll take these Power Rangers pops for now. All right, here at Gamers Asylum, let's see what good Funko Pops we can find. Gamers Asylum, for the most part, guys, didn't have anything too crazy. We are looking at some of these Stranger Things pops, which do have some value, but they are pretty spot on with their pricing. It might even actually be a little bit more than what they are actually going for. But kind of looking around to see what other ones that they have kind of hiding in here. This 11, that's the box lunch exclusive, actually is going for $10 more. They're asking $10 more for what it actually is worth. Looking over here, seeing if we can find any good deals on anything, guys. I mean, I don't know. I found good things here before, but it looks like today is kind of one of those days where things are pretty accurately priced. There's this pop from Warhammer. I know these would probably have some pretty good value in the future, because I think there's a Warhammer TV series coming out, but pretty much what they're asking for is what they are going for. So we're not going to buy any of those today either. Looking around, guys, a pretty solid video game pop over here. We have Ciri from The Witcher, but what they're asking for is pretty much what it goes for, maybe a little bit higher. Looking over here, they have a TARDIS from Doctor Who, which is kind of an older cool pop that you don't see very often, but pretty overpriced on that one. They have this signed Mikasa Ackerman. I think that's how you say that, from Attack on Titan, for $100. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but we're definitely going to pass that one up. We have Ahsoka over here from Star Wars with the special edition sticker. If I had a different sticker, I would assume it's probably worth more, but looking at their main section, guys, that was pretty much it that they had at Gamers Asylum. We're not going to buy anything, unfortunately.
We are back at home. Let's go into price on each of these guys. Honestly, it was insane that we found this whole set and it was for retail, which is great for this series because you guys know that we can turn this into a $100 Funko Pop or even more than one $100 Funko Pop that we need for the challenge. Starting things off with the Black Ranger, guys. He goes for around $40, which isn't bad. Next up, we have Blue Ranger right here, and he goes for around $17 according to Pop Price Guide. Red Ranger's a pretty decent one as well, and that one goes for about $40. Heading over to Pink Ranger right here, guys. Pink Ranger goes for about $17, so it's pretty similar to the blue one. Next up, we have Green. Green's pretty similar to the Black Ranger, and this one goes for about $45. Yellow is kind of in the middle. Yellow Ranger goes for about $20. And then the heavy hitter of the lot, guys, right here, the White Ranger goes for about $95. So if we're getting an estimated value on all these guys right here, it would be $264. Which, folks, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty great. We're gonna be able to add at least, I would say, hopefully 2 $100 Funko Pops that we need. Okay, I wanted to hop in here real quick and let you know that I did end up selling the Power Rangers Pops. And I'll be honest, I didn't actually end up getting a lot more than I thought I was going to get. And I ended up selling these on Whatnot, and so that's kind of the risk that you take with live auctions. Sometimes things can sell for higher and things can sell for lower, and I think lower ended up being the case in this point. But after fees and everything, the Power Rangers bundle altogether, I sold them separate, but altogether after fees, $155.33. Which again, that's about like $58 that we added back into our budget. But if we buy another $100 Funko Pop, at least it gives us about like $50 more to work with. So I'm hoping that Entertainmart still has that Lion Zodiac Freddy, because that is a category that we need. And it's been probably 2 or 3 days since that fact of me picking up the Power Rangers Pops. So I guess we'll see if they still actually have that pop.
Second time around at Entertainmart, and you know what? There's some really good ones up front here that we might need to buy just to add some more funds back into our collection budget. We have some Snow White Pops. We have the Witch, which $22.99 for a $40 pop. Not bad at all. This one's pretty spot on. Evil Queen, they're asking $17.99, and that's about what it goes for. So we're gonna pass on that, but Doc is a pretty good one. They're asking $15 for it, and it goes for about $30. So that's a good possibility to pick up. Happy was the best one, guys. $15 was what they're asking. It's like a $60 pop. This one's pretty good at $10, and it's a $30 pop. So we have some options, guys, and I think I'm gonna pick up some of these. Honestly, not bad for $17.99, about a $30 pop for Dopey. Thinking about picking that one up as well, but they had a bunch of other Disney Pops, guys, from Hercules for $14.99, or I mean $22.99. So that one price is pretty spot on that. I think we're gonna pass on that. Hades is a decent one at $14.99. We're gonna pass on that one too. I don't know, I might have picked this one up, but Queen of Hearts for $17.99, but it goes for about $30. So that might have been a decent pickup, but I think I'll pass on that one. Phil is kind of all over the place. I didn't know what to do with this one. They were asking $22.99 for it, but hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a terrible deal, but I think we're gonna pass on it. But $6 for the Pocahontas, that goes for about 20. I mean, I think that's a no-brainer. So we're gonna pick that one up because it's super cheap. So I'm setting it aside and kind of seeing what other things they have. Meg, I know at one point went for maybe around like $50, but $22.99 is actually pretty spot on price right there. Kind of looking around to see what other ones that they have. They have this Rapunzel, which I think price on that one is pretty spot on. So we're not gonna buy that one, guys. They have, like I said, a bunch of Disney stuff. They have an original Mulan over here, and I think I'm gonna pass on that one because that's about what it goes for. And Baby Hercules, I really honestly didn't know what it really went for. Prices were kind of all over the place, but for $17.99, that might have not been a bad deal, but we're gonna pass on it today. And in their case, guys, they had some interesting Grails over here. Qui-Gon Jinn and also that Shock Trooper. I don't know. We don't have enough money, but decent deal on that one for sure. But overall, I bought my Pops that I wanted to buy, and I think that's it.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't have that Lion Zodiac Freddy, but they had a bunch of other stuff. Oh my goodness, guys. We're gonna have a lot more funds to add back into our collection budget.
Oh, and did I mention that they actually had something else on their back counter? Yeah, if you know anything about the Hercules line, that is that's a killer price. So We'll show everything when I get back home, but I think we have one more deal that we need to do. All right, folks, let's end off the video on one more deal. So I have a couple of pops that I need to pick up, and it's actually right behind me. They said they had to go back into work. I was running a couple minutes behind, but it's a couple of pops that I think we could potentially add probably about $80 back into our collection budget. So we're gonna go pick them up. And when I said literally right behind me, I was not kidding. They're right here. So there you go, folks. Not bad. I have to tell you, that was probably one of the weirder pickups I've ever done on the windshield of a car. But yeah, we've got these two guys right here. We'll take a look at them when we get back home and talk about price and everything like that. Alrighty, folks, here's everything that we got from the Facebook Marketplace deal and also Entertainmart. So you're probably wondering why these are kind of separated into two different things. This right here, guys, I think is actually going to stay in my collection. Well, my wife's collection, actually. So she almost has an entire complete set of Snow White pops. So I think we're going to add this one. She doesn't have the Toys R Us exclusive, the Witch. I don't think she has the Dopey Chase. And then this one right here as well. This one's actually going to go to my sister-in-law. These are some pretty solid pops too. It would be awesome to add these to the collection budget, but I think I'm just gonna keep these ones separate. But if we come back over here, guys, we've got some pretty good heavy hitters. So I paid $15 for both Flash and Duff McKagan. I probably said that wrong. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below, but both guys from Guns N' Roses. And I'll be honest, it would have been really cool, guys, if we would have got Axl Rose as well to kind of complete the trio. But we only have these two. So Slash goes for about like 20 bucks. So I'm going to say we could probably get 18 for him. Duff, he's kind of all over the place. I'm going to say we could probably get about 45 for him. So 63 total, if my math is correct on these two. All right, guys, we've got a good amount of Disney right here, guys, with some Snow White pops, Pocahontas, and that Pain and Panic, which is a really good one. Okay, we're gonna do the Seven Dwarfs first. Bashful, it actually goes for pretty good, and we got it for 10 bucks. It goes for about 25, so I think we can get 25 out of him. Doc, I think at one point went for more money, but he's still pretty good. We can double up what we paid for him, so I think we can get about 30. Happy is probably the best out of all the different Snow White dwarves, and he goes for around anywhere 50 to 60 bucks, so I'm saying we could probably get 55 for him. Pocahontas, her prices are kind of all over the place, but for 6 bucks, this is a good one to definitely pick up. And I think we could probably get about 18 for her. But this one is the heavy hitter of the lot, guys. They had this behind the counter for only 15 bucks. And I knew for a fact that this one actually went for some pretty good money. And what we're gonna get out of it, I would probably say about 110 bucks. So if my calculations are correct and we sell everything right here, I think we can add about $301 back into our collection budget, which is awesome. And folks, just like that, we are done with this video. Kind of a little bit all over the place. I mean, finding that Power Ranger set was awesome. Kind of a bummer that we missed out on the Lion Zodiac Freddy, but going back to the store, we actually came up with some other things, and I think we'll probably actually be able to buy even more $100 Funko Pops, probably at least 2. But if you're enjoying this series, guys, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite find of the video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future video in this series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next episode. Catch you guys later.